We've come up with a game that benefits you and your young child in an effort to keep them engaged and being active. Let's call it the squat game. Find and play the song Flower by Moby. Enroll your kid in listening to the song. Every time you hear the lyric up, stand up. And every time you hear the word down, get down into a squat. Hold the squat until you hear up again. Play with hand movements, clapping, or anything that will keep your kids from running off. As an adult, you'll get a moderate intensity workout, exactly what you need after sitting all day. If squatting is a problem for you, use a squat buddy as a spot. This will help you maintain form without falling. This is one of the many things you can do to keep your lethargic kid active or channel some excess energy. Push-ups are simple and effective. If you're a beginner, use a wall, your desk, your chair, and eventually the floor. Keep your legs flexed, your butt squeezed, and core engaged no matter where you start. Bodyweight dips or tricep dips can be done with a desk, table, or chair. If you're a beginner, keep your feet flat on the floor with your knees bent. Progress to a straight leg. Many muscles work together when you complete squats. An air squat is sufficient. You can go slow, fast, add a jump if you'd like. Try to get low enough so your hip and knee crease are smaller than 90 degrees. Here are 3 simple things to try while chilling out in front of the television. Let's call it Netflix and stretch. The first is commonly known as saddle. You sit on your legs with your toes pointed. This can be intense and great for stretching the front of your legs, feet, and ankles. Lean back for a deeper stretch. Come forward onto your hands and knees. Lift your knees to hover a few inches off the ground and brace yourself with your core. From here, straighten your legs and press your heels down. Feel a stretch in the back of your legs and your lower back. We can call this a modified down dog. You can finish this off with a plank, keeping your core active and engaged.
So now that we did the video on how to do squats to help children with mobility and feeling less bored and just to get movement, let's talk about calming down and reflecting. So one of the things you can do with your children after the squats is progressive muscle relaxation. And you can use anything from a stress ball to a squishy ball. And children can actually learn how to relax their muscles by learning first how to tense their muscles. Sometimes children don't even realize that they're carrying tension in their back or in their arms or in their hands. And so if you teach your child how to relax their muscles and to tense their muscles, they feel as if they have more mastery and more control over their body. So with a stress ball or a squishy ball, you can have one in each hand and then squeeze tightly. And a child can do this under a desk or above a desk. And first they tighten, 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 tighten. You can use imagery. You can say, imagine that you're squeezing oranges. Feel that juice flowing down your elbow. Squeeze, 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 and then relax. So squeeze, 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 and then relax. And some parents have even told me that they use these exercises themselves when they're in meetings. And they can do this under their desks or in a Zoom meeting. And this helps them to feel a sense of mastery over their own muscles and to help them relax when they're feeling tense or anxious. So another wind down activity you can do with your child is belly breathing. And so first, you're gonna take a deep breath through your nose and put your hand on your belly until your belly feels full. And then you exhale through your mouth, slower than you inhale through your nose. So children have a hard time with this, so you have to practice it with them a couple of times. I'll demonstrate it for you. So you really want to instruct your child to focus on your belly filling up. So they're feeling their belly get big as they breathe in through their nose, and they want to focus on feeling their belly flatten as they breathe out through their mouth. And if you do that a couple of times, you start to feel relaxed, and it's a natural way of easing anxiety. Lastly, you want to feed your brain, and you want to use things that we know are nutritious. So things that are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, such as almonds, or things that give you a lot of energy, like healthy, low-processed energy bars would be helpful for children who kind of have a waxing and waning of their energy during the day. And it's also helpful for adults too. You want to stay away from over-processed foods because those things may give you that high sugar rush initially. However, eventually you get cranky and irritable and sluggish. So you really want to look at feeding your brain and really giving your brain the nutrition that it needs to have sustainable energy. And let's not forget, a child's brain continues to develop until they're about 25. So feeding your brain with the proper nutrition during these years is so crucial because it helps them to have sustainable intelligence and sustainable energy.